Alright, hello weirdos. Welcome to day 3 of the random podcast where I just record and talk about what I feel like talking about. Today I have an unscripted video. I don't even have anything to say really, but that's the point. Today I'm talking about just pressing record and seeing what happens. I was watching this video of a creator like 20 minutes ago, and he was saying doing half-assed work is better than doing no work at all. A lot of times when you choose to do work that is half-assed, like in your head you're like, I'd rather not make quality work. But if you really think about it, if you quit that perfectionistic mindset and just put something out, it's better than not having done anything at all. Does that make sense? So in me recording, just choosing to record, like, I'm getting somewhere. And I definitely feel like a lot more articulate and coherent in my own thoughts as of late, because I've just been choosing to record just to like see what happens, And a lot of this leads me to speaking on thoughts that I'm just randomly like thinking about. And a lot of these thoughts I wouldn't normally articulate on. Like, I'll just pull out my camera now and just start talking about the thing that's on my mind, which I didn't really do before. And they just fade off into the void of non-existence and never exists in the world or in my head, or they just fade off into the distance. But now I actually talk about things that are on my mind, and I internalize them and then vocalize them into the world. And I feel like it's important to do that, because when you start doing this, you become more aware of your own thoughts and the things that you're thinking about. And I think it also leads to you not only making progress in anything that you're trying to do, but it also helps you to be more expressive. Like, flashback 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I was not like this flamboyant. Flamboyant is very much, there's like a negative stigma to, negative connotation to the word flamboyant. It people label it as like gay. But flamboyancy is just about being a little bit more than what you have to. It's about being expressive and choosing to lean into your emotions rather than nothing. You know what I mean? And in doing that, like, I used to feel like I was very fake for doing that and being stoic, or for trying to be somebody that I wasn't by being flamboyant. But I now realize that that's kind of like expressiveness is almost like something that you have to unlock in the game. And in order to unlock it, for me at least personally, I never really express myself more than I needed to. And I don't in certain situations, but I think because I'm recording a video, it like, I kind of turn on a switch, but I find myself talking to myself more when the camera is off, just because, like, naturally in my head I feel like that's normal to me now. So recording this video is kind of like what I already do, except now I have something specific to talk about, and it's in front of a camera. I was on a train of thought and then it disappeared. Forgot what I was saying. But yeah, it's like something in a game that you have to unlock, and in order to do that, excuse me. you have to, I make this comparison a lot, but you have to move around the map and play the game a little bit in order to discover different traits about your character and find different attributes about yourself that you like and that you want to lean into. Otherwise, you kind of just like stay an NPC in the center of the map, and you never get anywhere or do any side quests or acquire new abilities or artifacts, and you're just a boring person at that point. Being a boring person is not a fun thing. And yeah, I think, where am I going with this? Yeah, the point of this video is just to say, like, just record. I used to be like super afraid to start recording videos, and I'd have to have like a script, and everything would have to be perfect, the lighting perfect, sentencing perfect, cadence in my sentences and my words perfect. But once I started letting go of that perfectionistic mindset, it's like everything else around me froze, and I could just be myself. And this video is probably gonna have like 2 or 3 cuts. I'm not really stopping on my sentences or stuttering or backtracking or using filler words like but, like. And that's all because I stopped overthinking it and just pressed record. And I know it's weird to say, but when you truly stop caring, nothing else really matters besides what is coming out of your mouth right now. I hope that kind of made sense. This is the part where I pause because I need to think about the next thing to say. Just press record. Even when you don't feel like it, even when you feel like it's not going to help or it's not going to get you anywhere, doing something is always better than doing nothing. So go do something. Even if it's going for a 5-minute walk. If you're stuck, if you're stagnant, if you feel stuck, just take a step in any direction. And that's enough to lead you down the path that you need to go. Yeah. Just press record, see what happens. Do things even when you don't feel like it. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna get to the place where you want to be much faster. That was my random thought for the day. Thanks for watching and listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.